There we go. I'm gonna go get my transmitter. Okay. She's a big bitch. She's a big girl. Oh, come out now. Oh my god. Oh fuck, it's still hooked up. The struggle's real. Struggle's real. Oh fuck. Come on. Oh, you little bitch. Whew. Oh fuck. Never build a fucking transmitter you can't pick up by yourself. Alright. Fucking A, man. Well, let's see. Here's the grid inputs. I don't think anything's going on with that. That's working. Last I checked, I got something short in the ground. You know what? Let me flip this bitch back over. Flip this bitch back over. Working on the 810 rig today. Homebrew jobby. Pair of 810s and push pull. Swappable tank coils. And I've got something shitting to ground in here. So, fuck. Goddamn. That thing is heavy. Alright, what kind of wires am I crushing? Alright. Whew. Man. Alright. Oh, let's see. I already checked this guy out. You see I got the lifted off of there. My little plate bypass cap. That thing is good, but I'm gonna check it again anyways. Where's my fucking little shiesty C meter? Here we go. Now, look at that motherfucker. Let's see what we got. I should be able to just... Ooh. 15 puff, isn't it? That's supposed to read... That's a 500 puff, I think. The fuck is that? 500? Yeah, 500 Mickey mics. So that's not a very good sign there. Let me put it right. There we go. I'm gonna just go ahead and say on a cold test that's probably no fucking good. I mean, that's a 500 puff cap there. That might be all that's wrong with this fucking thing, man. Just for shits and giggles, though, I want to check me. And check these. Fucking on the outpost here. This one is the brand new one, I feel. Hold on, which one is which? One of them is brand new, one of them's a little older. Okay, this is the older fella. Let's have a look at that one. I'm gonna need like a stubby screwdriver. This motherfucker. Yeah, come with me while I look for this shit. I know I got a stubby in here somewhere. I'm in my fucking tools from work over here. I'm pulling this shit out. Fucking stubby, right? It's always in the bottom. Where is that fucking thing, man? You little whore. There it is. Yay! No, it's a Phillips. Oh, come on, dude. No big deal. No big deal. We're just gonna struggle. I'm done looking for the correct tools. We'll just struggle. I'm in for a good struggle. Now, real quick before I get in any kind of trouble, let's put that there. Okay. We're just gonna struggle. We're just gonna struggle. So yeah. What I really should know. It wouldn't even help. I need to go get a goddamn stubby screwdriver, man. It's some bullshit. We're gonna go get a stubby. Here we go. Now, this is the real toolbox right here. Oh, come on. Being a bitch. There she is. Man. You know, fucking struggle. It's just struggle. Alright. Sheesh. Alright, dude. We're back at the messy bench, right? Still working with his crappy iPhone for a stream. Now, look at that. Like, friggin'. Let me get this out of the way. Fucking tank coil don't need to be in there, right? tightened the fuck out of it, didn't I? Billy Badass over here with his fucking screwdriver. Look at that, I had to use the long one anyway for leverage. Oh, I see why. They're not bolted, they're threaded, I forgot. Alright, now I gotta stop flinging shit around. Okay. Look at me with all my brass hardware. Non-magnetic hardware. Alright, so that's more or less isolated from the circuit. Let's measure this fucking cap rate. Hook right to chassis. Seems normal. So it's reading correct. That doesn't tell you shit though. Cold testing a cap like that. Where's my resistance meter? I need to measure some resistance. If you see any kind of reading here other than open load as I'm poking around on this cap, it's safe to say it's toast. And I'm really, really hoping it's not, because I can't afford a new one. Okay. Oh, God. That's really not fucking good. I can't duplicate that right now, though. That was scary as hell. When you start seeing numbers coming up, when I'm touching both sides of the cap, that's really not good. So, I'm really digging in with the probes, trying to make really good contact here. I think that was just measurement error. I'm not seeing anything here. Let's go into diode checker, dummy mode. Yeah, we're good. I think this cap's okay. It was a little concerning that I saw some kind of reading on there, but all I'm seeing is open load. You can't even see that shit though. Alright, I'm pretty so like when I had this thing on the air last, it was making about 350 watts of carrier. It had a little bit of a buzz on it. And I was doing goofy shit to it, see if it could I was just looking, something seemed like it was about to let go, and then it did. The plate current shot up, and I knew I had something blown up, and it's got to be to ground in the output somewhere. So I checked this, the plate bypass first and foremost, and that thing is way out of its value. So I think maybe that's on its way out. I'm really happy that this thing checked out. There's two of these here. I don't know if you can see, and they're ganged up on the output. So I think we're good to go with that. I'm going to go ahead and put that back together. I got to find a nice size plate bypass cap with a good rating to replace this one with, and I don't know if I have anything laying around that's the same value, because this is a badass little cap there, man. That's 10 kilovolt DC. 500 Mickey mics. Badass little cap there. I should have made this less of a pain in the ass, but I kind of designed it on the fly with whatever I had laying around. True spirit of ham radio. A lot of this stuff is junk box. Got a couple people watching. What's up, everybody? We're working on the 810 rig here. Push-pull 810s. Plate modulated. So, yeah. I guess that's about it for troubleshooting. I mean, I found trouble. So I'm going to have to rectify that. Pull this out of here. Ooh, that doesn't feel nice. I'm going to have to flip this bitch up on the side. Can do I have room here for this? This thing is fucking heavy, man. Oh my god. Whew. All right. So. You guys want to check out the underside of that guy. It's my homebrew grid input for this thing. I've got 160, 80, and 40 going so far. I have to fuck around with the link here because that's too many turns for any bands that are higher than that. So I'm thinking I might be able to get away with murder here and just tap this link somewhere for the higher bands, take some turns off, and just see if it arcs or whatever, if it behaves. But yeah, I've got the link is just some wire wound around, and I've got a condenser in series with that to just, control the amount of, what do you call it, the link, to control the link. So there's my band switch. This is bias, safety bias, like minus 150 volts or so, just in case I lose drive, but it's not hooked up right now. It was giving me all kinds of problems. I think I fucked this transformer up. I have it all jingle jangled, if you will. Relay with my little resistor on the center tap that gets bypassed on transmit. Filament transformer. It's a variac for the safety bias. My in and out plumbing. It's a tube sockets. It's pretty home brewy. It's my Glidley Glazistal. Yeah, alright, so what was I doing? I was taking that, oh yeah, look at me. Got a big copper bus, and that DC blockers on there. So I'm gonna loosen that little fart knocker up. I can never find my multi screwdrivers when I need them. Hello? Here's one. All right. Oh, it's 832. Fucking 832. All right, now I gotta find it. fucking 832. Why would I use 832? Alright, screw it. I'm just gonna go caveman on this thing. Go full caveman with my needle nose. Oh. And it did the job quite well. Oh yeah. There's our suspect little cap there. Plate bypass, whatever you want to call it. I probably pissing in the wind with this, but it's it would be a Sprague, whatever, however the fuck you say it. 500 puff, 20 kilovolts DC. So man, what the hell could have caused this to fail? Let's test it again. And I don't want to leave this thing on its side for too long. It puts a lot of mechanical stress on stuff. So it's a little happier sitting flat like that. Okay, now let's see. Huh. We'll just let her. What's that shit say? Yeah, it's still reading like 15 puff. Well, just to rule out any crazy measurement error, this thing, I don't expect it to be super accurate, but we'll zero it out with the test leads there. And I pretty much expect to see exactly the same thing. But let's be scientific, folks. 15 puff. That's really screwed up. I never in my wildest would have imagined that this cap would fail. Anything that I do to it, but I mean, I think it's seen a couple dead shorts. Possibly some pretty high current. I don't know. 20 kilovolt rating though. What a shame. I mean, that's a badass little doorknob there. Oh well, we'll put it on the shelf. I wonder if I have anything. Let's go look at my shelf of just in general good shit. Let's see. Look at this. It got, not much light for starters. We got vacuum variables, 3CX3000 tubes. I need, what is this? This is probably not big enough, but, oh yeah, this is 210 puff. Oh my god, that thing is a monster. Yeah, that'll handle some current. Jesus, but it's only half the value of the old one. I don't know if 200 puff is gonna, well, I'm sure it would work. But do I want to bother throwing this in here? I guess it would be really easy to do. See what else I have, though. That's definitely an option. That's a badass cap, man. That's way overkill for that. It's like, should save that for something else, but I don't see any other like fixed caps. Well, this one, this is not gonna be enough value to it, I don't think. Yeah, see, that's a very tiny little 102, what do you call it? Actually, no, that would be enough. Fuck it, though. I guess I'll try this Comet. Might as well. I really want to save this for something else though, man, because this is almost too nice for this. I guess I could throw it in there and see if it works. This might be a big waste, I don't know. Oh, geez. Every time. Alright. Oh. Yeah, let's have a little attention to detail. I'm not going to install it upside down. That would bother me. Where is that little thing? All right. Are my holes big enough? I guess so. Is my screw long enough? I'm a glutton for punishment. Oh, come on. Yeah. Spin. Now I should get that other stubby I had. Really tighten that. Is this stream like crapping out occasionally? Oh man. Look at me. I left myself an extra wrap, almost like I knew it would come to this someday. Well, that's really dangerous. All right, now you go on there. If it don't fit, make it fit. I'm gonna try to thread it in here. It's stainless steel, man, which is honestly not that good to use for this, but oh wait, that might be aluminum. I think those Swiss capacitor manufacturers have their shit together. Probably aluminum. All right. Yeah, I got a flipper and tighten that for real. But let's take a look. And just out with the old, in with the new. It's only half the value that the other one was, so probably not quite enough. Maybe I'll be able to test it like this though, see if it comes back. All right. Oh. Yeah. Tighten the shit out of it. All right. maybe I'll throw it back in the rack here. I got it out of the rack right now. Look, you can see the hole where that goes. It's the power supply for the 810s. It's fancy rectifiers out of TV transmitters and shit. I mean, my janky ass filter cap made out of a bunch of little caps. Big 80 amp contactor for the high voltage. And this ancient Kenyan, look at that thing. It's an old pre-war Kenyan plate transformer. And my assorted variacs for assorted things. Drive, output power, filament. So we even have a proper Jesus stick here. Showing you I'm bringing that right to ground now. But I don't want to leave that hooked on there. If I forget about it, it's probably not good. So I guess I'll set this thing up. Alright, I'm gonna lug this thing over. Oh boy. It is so fucking heavy, I swear to God. Oh. Oh. Tubes. I'm so fucking sorry. Alright. Oh. Alright, that'll at least stay for just a second. Tuck all the jock strappery in here. JS, that's the name of the game, jock straps. JS. Alright, that's close enough. Close enough. Now I have to go back there and hook up some shit. Oh. I better warm up the Viking while I'm doing this. She goes. Alright. Oh, of course, I don't have any of the screwdrivers. Let me see what I can do first. So, these go to output of this variac for filament transformer primary. Alright, so we've got filament stuff. Next, we need this to not be tangled around the secondary of the plate transformer. Jesus. And so this is just 24 volt control power. Okay. .24 volts DC. It's good to me. We got grounds. Right? Probably be the first thing I should have hooked up. It's the fucking ground. Big, heavy. I think this is like number 4. It's either 6 or 4 THHN used for ground. Low impedance connection for safety. And that goes right on this big bus bar that I have all my station grounds hooked to. Now I need the screwdriver. Alright. Hello? Hello? Yeah, baby. This is boring. It's just. I'm gonna get that thing hooked up and then I'm gonna fuck around with that 810 rig, see if it's working any better. Just listen to some music while I'm doing all this shit though. What was I on? Grounds? There it is. Oh. There it is. Center tap. The center tap of the secondary of the plate transformer. I'm gonna make sure that's really grounded well to this transmitter. Alright, badass. Grounds. Hook up B+. Let me brush that against the ground first. I have it in my hand. Come on. Alright, that's high voltage, B+, whatever you want to fucking call it. So I gotta think every time I do this. I think we're ready. Oh, no, we're not, because I have to do the coax. So, this one. We'll use the output. And then we'll just take wait. Yeah. So we'll take this out of here. Sorry, it's a lot of going through all this shit in my head. Don't want to make a mistake. The Gozalda goes into, and then we'll put the Gazinta into the Gozalda. Where's that Gozalda? Oh, there it is. So the Gozalda is now a Gazinta. I think my pants are falling down. Gozalda is now a Gazinta. Alright. Come on. This is hurting my knee. I have all my weight on my one knee right now. Alright. So. That's that. Once I plug this in, shit gets real. Unplug the modulator. Plug it. Now. Oh, you know what? Hey guys, thanks for reminding me I don't have a tank coil in there. Come on, bros. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Tank coil back in. Where was this link? Like somewhere around there. Push this back. Alright, push that back in. I have the plug in the wall. So we're gonna come down here, turn filament on. We'll bring this variac up 10 volts, and you can watch the tube start to light up. 10 volts. No, not 10.5, 10. Okay. Well, we got filaments on, glowing. What does that say? We'll chill out and let the filaments warm up a little bit. Anybody watching? Oh, there's a couple people. What's up, everybody? Playing with the 810 rig today. Had a couple blowouts with it. Haven't been in the air with it yet. Just testing in the dummy loads and stuff. Which reminds me, let's pull the coax off the antenna. Put it in the dummy load over there. It's a nice dummy load too. Why does my phone never like work right? Okay, whatever. I don't care. I mean, the thing, I had to take the EIA flange off of it and put an SO239. That's how you know it's pretty cool. But it's just a bird. My phone hates me, but there you go. Nice little dump mode for sure. Alright, Viking 2 should be warmed up. I don't know, maybe let's throw a switch down here. Well, now our high voltage is enabled. There's no high voltage present. It's just enabled. The control circuitry is on. So when I step on the pedal, it will throw B+ on there. And that light will go on. So just think about this for a second. I think we're good to go. Let me start my SDR. Obviously, we're not hearing anything because I'm in the dummy load. Let me just bump it down real quick, man. If that plate current shoots into the corner, then we didn't fix shit. I should have fixed my pedal first, you know? I got an intermittent pedal right now, but... Okay. No, it looks like we did fix it. Okay. So for output power... oh God, the grid current. I'm gonna throw something across the room with this pedal. That is no bueno. Now, are we seeing a bunch of reflected power? No. Now, hold on, let me disable that high voltage real quick and see. Oh God, yeah, something. Viking 2 ain't not happy, not having this. Ooh, you hear that arcing? Someone was arcing bad in the grid inputs. Let me turn the drive way down. Oh God, you see where it was it was so out of resonance. So, it's gonna be a little better. Let me turn the high voltage back on. Man, I launched something in the grid. You heard that arcing? All right. Very conservative power levels. It's not even really making much output power because I have like no drive. So let's bring it up. Increase drive. We got 75 mils of grid, and that's all right. I don't think my reflected power thingy. Yeah. Okay. So. Disable high voltage. I gotta hook this up a little differently to see if I need that reflected power meter to work, so I can see what's going on with the grid input. So how did I hook this up? So this is out. The Viking 2 comes straight into... Oh, yeah. See, okay, so I can do this differently. I didn't do this in a very smart way. I mean, whatever. Look at this shithole back here. All right, what I want to do... See, I have the Viking going just straight into the 8-pen rig. But I really need to see what it's spitting back into the Viking. So... Now, Viking, you come here, you go there. Okay, so now we'll see drive power, reflected power for the input side. Right now, the output of this whole conglomeration, I see what I have to do. Okay, so I'm really talking to myself here. Hey, yeah, maniacs, what's up, Toby? How you doing? Alright, so that's the output of all of that. See, it's not as easy to hook it up like this. That's probably why I didn't do it. But now look at me doing it twice. Alright, so the Gazinta is a Gazinta once again. I just haven't... Yeah, this is a shit stream, isn't it? almost done with this stupid crap. We're gonna get back to the 810 in a minute. So that should be correct. That should be correct. All right, so high voltage enable. All right, high voltage enabled. Let's just bump it real quick. I'm gonna scream with this foot pedal, man. Okay. Now we can see. Oh yeah, see, so we got a little bit of reflected power there. Let's try to get this grid input to lay down. Oh. Wow, that's weird. It's acting kind of weird. It's really not doing anything. I must have hooked something up wrong, bro. Hold on here. Think about this. I don't know. We've got waking 2. Transmit comes through there, through there, into the 810, out of the 8. Yeah, this is hooked up right. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Yeah, I'm getting no grid drive now. Ooh, did you hear that? Shit is annoying, huh? What did I do wrong? It was just working a minute ago. I had grid drive. Oh, dude, I was only running that on like 100 something volts. There we go. All right. I had the Variac was like, it was like down here, you know. So let's see what we got for voltage. That should be, I don't know, like 750, 1,000. I don't know. 500. Okay, so 300 mils of plate current, grid. Let's see. Now I bet I should be fixing this fucking pedal, man. I'm gonna kill somebody. Alright. Oh my god, dude. Alright, I'm getting pissed. I might just throw my phone against the wall. This piece of shit. So what? I can't check my 810s right now because I have to fix my stupid foot pedal, and I have no way to. Oh my god! This is the stuff that makes people go crazy. If you're me, I'm gonna friggin' kill somebody. All right. You suck. Nothing is fucking working right now. Alright, that's not good. Those are both tracking exactly the same. Grid current comes up and peaks at the same point. Stuff is still acting stupid right now. I'm bringing it up. Oh man, yeah, something is fucked. I'm starting to sweat, man. I'm getting like irritated. I don't really feel like doing this right now. Let's see. I guess I'll just have to fix my stupid foot pedal and be happy. Oh my god. Dude, is everything here designed to piss me off? Wow. Alright. Let's fix a stupid foot pedal. Because you can't do anything until that happens. This will be great. Oh yeah, look at that! Like all the screwdrivers are over there now. Welcome to my life. This is like the 4th time I've fixed this thing, and it's just because of my own crappy JSing. I've never done it right, and it keeps breaking, and I keep getting mad. Isn't that stupid? You've pissed me off for the last time today, buddy. Now, what's your issue? I guess you fell off of there? Let me JS this. Yeah, one of the wires broke off. Ooh. Alright, Mr. Soldering Iron is up to temp. Come on, bitch. I'm a very angry person, if you haven't noticed. Are you kidding? Get that a little hotter. That is a pretty big chunk of metal that's on. Alright. Done. Put this stupid thing back together. Your #1 foot pedal repair shop. Alright, bitches. Sorry I called you bitches. This is wearing on me, man. This stupid thing back up. I mean, there's just no way for me to show you this right now and actually do it. So just take my word, I'm plugging this shit in now. Now, are you gonna work a little better now? Yeah. Oh wow, you work every time now. I'm so happy. Well, those 5 minutes of my life I'll never get back. You too. Now what the fuck? Now I don't have to pay attention to how I'm pressing the foot pedal and I can actually do this. So what are we looking at here? It's like only like 200 volts on the plate. So I think I still have a short somewhere based on how much plate current there is. With, you know, look at my, there's something wrong. It's like 100 volts. So I shouldn't be hurting anything like this, but it's not going to be like awesome for it. But then again, I can't see. I'm just peaking the grid right now, which is not like gonna. Oh, is this working now? Forward. Oh yeah, it is. Cool. So see, that's my grid input. It's actually behaving really nice right now. So not really, actually. So I think that's 160, 80, 40. I'll just try different. Ooh. That's more like what I'm used to seeing. See how much that laid down? Oh yeah. That's nice and flat. 50 mils of grid current. We still don't have any voltage though. Oh yeah, I'm bringing the voltage up by small increments and it's gonna take off. I can't bring that up. I'm gonna launch something. I'm gonna go ahead and say that there's still a short somewhere. Is that gonna lay down? I thought I had it pretty dipped. Wow, look, it is laying down. Maybe I was way out of whack. This isn't even the right tank coil either. It's just like a 40-meter tank coil. Wow, look at that. It's coming down. The gear ratio I have going on here is really stupid. I gotta turn this a lot of times. Alright, this is actually kind of promising. Because I just lost 100 mils of grid current. Alright, it looks like it's starting to come back up now. So I'm going to go back in the other direction. Leave it there. Let me work the loading a little bit. So, oh wow. So I could just load it a little lighter. Thing is only, yeah, look, see, it's only about a quarter mesh. Okay, so now we're kind of more where we should be at this voltage, meaning like none. So okay, I'm really ramping the volts in and this thing is staying laid down. Let's keep coming up. I got my eye on the plate current, don't worry. It's 500 volts, 750 volts, 1000 volts. Still laying down. Okay, so we should actually be seeing some output now from this thing. Yep, we got output. So 1000 volts. Let's keep going a little more. Oh, okay. So I just hit a point where, yeah, look at that. Oh, what the hell is that? That's not cool. Is it oscillating or what the fuck? I don't know what that is. That's no good. Okay, so we got 1000 volts. We don't have much grid drive. So let me bring some drive in. Oh yeah, dude, that's behaving. It's still laying down pretty flat on the grid input. Let's see. Oh yeah, really lay her down. There wasn't enough power before to really see where it was at. So, okay. 2 watts reflected. Bring this up. Okay, so Viking is almost at full output now. Almost. See? Oh, shit. Really bad. This poor Viking. I was just killing it. That's probably why my high volts were doing something stupid also. So we're still keyed up. I mean, this stuff is pretty hardy. Okay, look at that. Not cool. So Viking is like dipped now, so now we have to kind of go through that whole thing again. Oh god. Alright. That's laying down flat enough. See, we're back around 2 watts. Which is fine. Let's bring a little more drive back in there. 75, 80 mils of grid current. Okay, that's a little more normal because, you know, having a... That's about right. 200 mils on the plate, 1,000 volts. Viking 2 is pretty dipped. Ooh, look. It's weird. See, I'm playing a game here with my grid input, but everything is kind of starting to be a little happier. Ooh, arcing. You hear that? I hear arcing. You see anything? Ooh, I see some burn marks and shit. Alright. I don't hear any arcing. Bring it down a little. Okay. Shit's like kind of happy right now. So it's showing, what is that? It's a... it's about... So that would be 25 scale. It's 250. Yeah, it's 100 watts carrier, so... I'm not doing anything spectacular here right now, but... it's running. So now... let's turn it up. Get back after our voltage here and see, because the Viking was so... oh yeah, something's starting to crackle. Something's... oh dude, that was what I was hearing last time. Something's definitely... something is arcing the ground. Yo, 350, what's up, man? Oh, it's oscillating right now. Oh, it was oscillating. All right, see those neutralizing caps back there? I got a farts worth those. Neutralize this thing. All right, so it's... oh, it's scary, man. It's like 120 watts output. Scary, man. I got something zorching the ground for sure. I mean, like, I saw it big time when I get in there with them volts. That's 1,000 volts. Let me bring it up again. We'll see. We'll find what's wrong with this thing. We're gonna blow it up. Oh, dude, that was wacky. What the fuck is that? Something's arcing. I got it. You hear that? I gotta find where that's fucking coming from. I hear it, man. Alright. Oh, C is oscillating a little bit. Alright. I don't know. Let that thing chill for a little bit. That was a pretty good test though, man. I've been fighting with this thing for a little while. I'll get it on the air eventually. Whew. At least it was working a lot better after I replaced that cap. So I think there's definitely a problem with this little guy. So we've got that replaced with something else that's not quite right, and it was running better. So I definitely still have something arcing out. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna chill out for a little bit. That was enough 810 stuff for me for the day. I'm gonna have to pull it back out of the rack, check everything out again. It's very physically exerting. So maybe I'll just come over here and get myself set back up to get on 75 meters later. So that comes out. Then all I should have to do is move this one. Gazauta. Gazauta is actually a Gazauta. Yeah, 350, man. You seen what other channel you seen that has as much fucking high voltage arcing as this one? You know? You like my hat, by the way? I wore it for the, I don't know. Thought it was funny. I'm the only one that thinks it's funny. I'm pretty fucked up. Rubber hose.
A little tiny crack, you know, you can spend hours on it. If you have a smoke detector, put the smoke up.
Laughing away.
Turn it on and start looking around with bright light and you'll see the smoke.
Oh.
Then you know you found your leak. But that's the only way I've ever found them, Brett. That's the only way I've really found them. A lot of times it can be a hassle trying to find them. Like my Bonnie's car, she's got an 05 Caravan. And it keeps tripping the 456, I think, small leak. I've checked out somebody a couple times and never found nothing. I had the gas tank out one time, we put a pump in it, and then the code went away. And then all of a sudden,
Plug you guys in.
later, she says the light's back on. I checked the code.
Or else. Got any open? Oh yeah, I do. Hey.
One of those things, if you can.
The hell am I doing this?
A smoke tester where they inject smoke into the system, and you have to have a scanner to turn the solenoids off or block them, some way block them off, then pump the smoke in it, and then they'll take a very, very bright searchlight or something, that's what I use, and just look around real easy without trying to develop a wind or anything, and you'll see the little wisps of smoke come around, so you keep chasing. It could be the top of the tank, who knows? It could be the O-ring under filler on it. It could be, I've seen sending units where the plastic will have a little minor crack and it'll just barely wisp smoke out, especially when you get the code that says very small leaks. So that's it short, Valentina. W1IA, KC2FXE.
Yeah, I know how the systems work. I was just looking for history, John. But that's a good tip. On an 06 Commander, Jeep Commander with a 4.7, and Yeah, we can do the classic stuff is check the purge valve by simply remove it and put some atmosphere on it with a vacuum gauge or a pressure gauge and check for leak down. Vent valves, I've known, notoriously will hang open from dirt. And my guess on that Commander, the vent valve is going to be on the charcoal canister area, probably in the back of the vehicle.
Yeah, it'll be on the back by the tank. Exactly.
You know, I'll go out
Oh, it's
to
bright.
obvious things. And the other thing that scares me
Look like
is
a
the
ghost.
mice problems. And if they went through the polyethylene manifold somewhere, you know, they run all hard plastic on these lines now. They don't use rubber except for the connectors. But you're right. I didn't think about the tank seal. I want to get down there and fix it for him. The friggin' dealer, what a bunch of scumbags. And, you know, $1,000 for a tune-up and an O2 sensor. It's like, really? I says, geez, I wish you'd have called me, my friend, you know, Kenny. And I says, for God's sakes, Kenny, that's an emissions leak code. I knew it right off when he told me what the code was. I have to look it up. But I love solving those problems. And you're right, I don't have a smoke generator. I borrowed one from Bruce up in Wiscasset, Maine. The fill neck funnel had rotted right through my fill neck funnel. You'd think I could have found that easily, right? Nope. Who's looking at fuel neck funnels?
Yep, that's another thing. It'll rust where the bracket is welded on, and then they plastic coat them when they manufacture them, and I've seen them leak at the bracket underneath the plastic.
I gotta go get some more cat food.
It's tough to watch. Sometimes you just gotta sit and watch it with a bright light, and then all of a sudden you'll see a little whiff, especially when the small leaks. You know, bigger leaks are a lot easier because they kind of show up real quick, but the real minute leaks that you're chasing, it can take you some time. But yeah, if you can borrow a smoke generator, that's a great way to find it. It's an easy way to find it. You hook it up. You need shop air, of course. Hook shop air up to it. Hook the battery up to hook the clip leads to the battery, and then turn it on. Start crawling around the car, look at all the plastic lines and the rubber connectors, and that's the best way to do it, Brent. I mean, you can try and do it that way. You know, change a purge valve or change the leak down, the rear valve there, the vent valve. But are you really confident that you got it? You're still gonna have to leak test it to see where it is.
Fucking
Anyway,
cat food, man.
Good luck with it, buddy, and good luck on your treatments there, bud. I'm listening to the stories. I've been listening to you, but yeah, I know. I know what you're going through. It's not easy. Casey.
Oh.
Yeah, thanks.
Dip. Find a dip.
Some atmosphere with a regulator through it and be able to get to that Schrader valve on the manifold where the purge valve is located near the throttle body assembly. I know there's an access port there, but you know, the classic and quickest way to check statically is to remove the purge valve and put some pressure on it. I had a vent valve hang up on my truck. The GMs were notorious for it, as you well know, John. The air brand, they put the vent valve right behind the cab, tucked up next to the bed. And of course, the dirt got in it.
I don't know.
There wasn't a bulletin on changing it out, but I just removed the vent valve, shook all the dirt out of it, checked it and cleared it, and it was fine, put it back. You know? But 9 times out of 10, you know, pregnant hanging up are pretty rare, but I guess there's more engine heat in that area. And the neoprene or rubber seats on the needle valve, or however they gate them, could break down or pick up some crud. You know, most likely crack internally where that seats, the needle seat, you know, to let it flow by. But I don't have a scanner in order to close off the vent valve. So what I did in the past, I went and picked up a harness from the boneyard, chopped one off of another vehicle, and put a little battery and closed the valve that way. And that's how I did it, because I didn't have a scanning tool to program the sensors, you know. Now, sometimes I wish I had one. But for as often as you need one, you know, a real good scanner. Oh, man. But, no, I understand the systems quite well. You know, I kind of love chasing down stuff like that. But, you know, like yourself, you're a really good tech. And there's not a lot of really good techs out there either.
Thank you. W1IA, KC2FXC. Yeah, really good, Brent. Yeah, that's all you got to do, you know. I know what we used at the private shop that I worked at for a while there is baby oil. Baby oil works really good in the smoke generators. So I just tap it up some sort of a heat source. What do you say? Have a little chamber with a heat source, put a little bit of air, about. You don't need much pressure on them things. They only run like 10 to 15 inches of water, not vacuum, inches of water. So that's very little pressure. That's not even 1 pound pressure. 15 inches of water. That's all they run on them systems. And you can make your own. Put something together, a little baby oil in there, and a little pressure behind it, and blow the smoke out. And they should have a little Schrader valve under the hood by the purge valve. There should be a little green cap on them. Most of them have gone to a green cap to specifically show you that's a vent valve. And then, you know, yeah, the vent valve, they're probably no more to stay open or get plugged up or something. I know the GMs, they had the service bolt, and we were moving them from the back of the bed and putting them on a long hose and putting them up over top of the transmission. That's where they were putting the valve. The valve stayed in the back, but they extended the hose instead of being right there on the end of the back of the bed. They dragged them and mounted them up on top of the back of the transmission, up by the transmission vent. That's where we were moving them to keep them out of the water and the debris and everything. That's what their answer was. Yeah, done ton of those too. Anyway, you'll find it. It's just going to take a little digging. W1IA KC2FXC.
Yeah, really good, John. Hey, I heard you talking about.
I gotta rebuild this stupid
the powder coating done pretty soon, I guess.
heating element in this vape.
Do all the stitching for
Sucks.
You.
It's all gunked out.
Is he taking it or making it?
Well, I had the floorboards were tigged. He has a TIG machine at his house. The bars I had made up. There was a kit. I bought a kit that you had to weld together. You know, once you cut the bars to length, you weld the bungs in. You know, he welds it in, and you can screw edges. They're 1.25" bars. So the heims are 1-inch threaded heims. But yeah, I had my friend. I brought the bars to his house, and he TIG welded the bars. And then he came over to the shop and he MIG welded the brackets to the rear end. You know, I had the lower brackets, upper brackets, had the brackets for the airbags and the brackets for the shocks. He just MIG'd them on. The bars I had powder coated and some of the suspension stuff. Not too much of it. That stuff's expensive. It'd be cheaper to put a little oven and do it myself. I had the 4 bars done and the crossbar that goes across the top of the airbags. I had that done. The rear end and everything, I just painted it. I got some KEM black, what the hell they call it? Rust, something to do it right. It eats rust anyway. It's a rusted material out there. It really prevents it from rusting. I just coated the hell out of it with that stuff. So it looks good. I did the back of the frame, inside, outside, and the back. The whole back of the frame is all about 2 or 3 coats of that. So that's all. I'm not gonna. I got some other thing like the brackets. If you heard me talking to Nick, the brackets I made for the brakes, because I put disc brakes. I converted the rear from 10-inch drum to the wheels are 11.5-inch discs. And the brackets I made a set of brackets to fit on the housing. And then there's a pair of brackets that go from that bracket to the caliper itself. One way or the other, but I made the bracket to fit the 11.5-inch rotors. And what I'm going to do with them, I'm going to take, right now they're just bare metal. But I want to once I got to relocate the truck from the lower shop to the upper shop because they want the space where I am right now. He's got another project coming in here, so it's no problem. I'm happy because I got the truck. I can roll the truck around now. I got brakes, the left foot corners, the big heavy machine stuff is done. And I'm going to bring it up the upper front, but then I'm going to tear it back down, put it back up on jack stands, tear it back down, because I got brackets I just made for the front calipers, and brackets for the rear calipers and the adapters. I'm going to break them and get my hands and try to tin coat them. You know, it'll be like a cadmium tin plating. I was going to buy the cadmium, that's that yellow, that gives it a yellow dye, but they want a lot of money for that. A little gallon of that stuff is like $40. I go, nah, I got a big sheet of tin here, zinc, and I'll just zinc them, and it'll look like, it'll look like they're chrome, but they're not, it's just zinc. But I should put something on because they say zinc is so soft it could wear off, so at least I'll get the zinc coating on them.
This conversation is really
I'll
boring.
them clear or something to protect the zinc. But I'll do something like that to protect them, keep them, instead of painting them black. That paint don't last, especially on the suspension components, you know that. It's just going to rust away. But the front spindles, I got to paint them up yet, especially where I did machining work. I had them in the mill, carving off parts of them and everything to make room for these plates. So I got to paint them up. The ductile iron, that'll handle it. That'll just handle paint. But the plate steel that I put on there for the brackets themselves, I'm gonna zinc plate them, and then that should be about it. I got the four corners to do. I got a little bracket on the parking brake cable I got to do. I had to make a bracket for the cable anchors to, because it used to anchor on the front spring perch, which is not there anymore. So I had to make a little bracket to have the one cable goes to, because I used the factory cables and
cables and brackets and cables and brackets and cables and brackets.
And they go adapted with some aluminum stock that goes to adapt the cable from a small diameter to a larger diameter to fit the caliper.
What else did you do?
So I can use the cables to use the parking brakes, because these brackets, the calipers I got have the parking brake built in them. You know, New York State wants parking brakes, so that's DOT. So I did that. I got them to, they work.
This guy is the fucking man when it comes to parking brakes, bro.
You have to move the cable about, you step on the pedal, you go about 4 or 5 inches. Well, these you move about an inch and they lock right up. I said, that's nice. They only have a little bit of, they only move a little bit. These arms probably, from earth to on, is probably an inch. So that's good. You know, I'll just have to remember not to jump on them when you want to put the parking brake up. That worked out good. I just got some other things to finish up. I'm not happy with my wiring harness. I made it a little short, so.
I don't know, it's short still, so.
Once I get it settled to where it is.
Gotta be a problem in here.
I mean, I mainly just do the harness together and make sure the engine runs, and it runs nice. It sounded good when I had it running there. So once I get it settled, I'm going to pull the harness back off and stretch it out. I got to add about 10 inches to it. So
what she said.
Where I want it to go. It's too short to go in the glove box.
That's what she said.
I thought I could get it. I got it through the hole in the firewall.
That's what she said.
I tried to get it up on top where the old computer was, and I was like inches too short. I said,
oh God, that's what she said.
I thought I stretched this thing enough. I made the harness 3 foot long, but I should have made 4 foot long instead. So I got to add about 10 inches to it.
That's what she said.
Nothing. I just got my splicing kit here. I'll just add. I got a roll of number 24 Teflon here. That's what I've been using for splicing all the wires together. 24 stranded Teflon, silver plated Teflon wire. So I'll just splice it all the wires.
Good shit.
Give a 10-inch piece of it and then splice it all in with butt connector with got these little sleeves, little sleeves that you clip, and then some shrink wrap over them. Done. So it's coming along. It's slow, but it's coming along like anything else. Back to you, Brent. KC2FXC.
Wow, we're making progress, John. Yeah, I forget what you told me for a lump that you put in under the hood. Refresh, was it an LS3?
It's a 5.3 liter. It was in 05, 06. It was GM's Hot Rod.
Hey, what's up,
5.3.
SMU?
5.3 HO.
Yeah, it's
all aluminum 5.3.
afternoon conditions.
I guess back then it was rated at 320 horse.
I think I got this now.
318 horse, something like that. That was factory.
Oh.
I changed the piston, I changed the cam, I modified the heads, upgraded the injectors, and upgraded the intake. So we're hoping for at least 400 to fly well.
Oh hell, you'll get more than that depending on how much cam you put in. And I know you're going to run some kind of a, letters for it. But I bet you get more than that, depending on how aggressive you got with the cam. I suppose that you want to run pump gas, so you probably put a very mild tune in it. You know, I think the best bang for the buck, honestly, if I were going to do it, I would go with a Vortec blower under the hood, belt-driven right off the crank. And that's my dream. I thought about Mallory fast injection and turbos, but turbos are a pain in the ass. My opinion. You get low-end torque with the Vortec blowers. I mean, hell, I dream about that. And I think I told you they destructively tested the 5.3 with a turbocharger to 1,500 horsepower before the bottom end went.
Oh yeah, I've been watching. I see that stuff. I've been watching Richard Hogan, you know him, don't you? From West Tech out of California. He just had a couple videos on there about how much power you can get out of a feather tank with bolt-on parts. he had them up there about 600. Yeah, I'm just running I'm running a factory stock cam. It's the LS6 cam. It was in the Corvettes and the Cadillac CSTVs. SCTV. Right, that's what it is. It was in the 6-liter engine with the Corvettes and the Cadillacs. It's got a little rump to it, but that engine was rated at 400 horse. So, I've been doing a lot. I'm not trying to spend a lot of money. I'm trying to do it on a budget, and the budget's almost blown away. But by everybody that I've been following on Facebook, there's a bunch of groups I follow on Facebook. For the money, even that Hot Rod did a test back in 2007. The money for a cam, they did a cam test. They tested out a bunch of different cams, and for the money, the LS6 was the winner. You lose a little bit of bottom end, but you get it all back up on the top. I mean, the cam's good. The cam has a power curve from 22 to 66. So I mean, So I mean that's I mean they're running, the 6-liter was running 400 and some horse, and I know what's his name there. He was just coming to them. So a couple of weeks ago on Facebook, they were doing stock cams. What was the most practical and most horsepower? And they did a 4.8, a 5.3, and a 6.0. And they used stock cams and they swapped them around. They took a 4.8 and first they did a base test stock 4.8 cam. They made X amount of horsepower. Then they put the LS6 cam into it and they made X amount of horsepower. Then they put the LS9 cam, the LS7 cam, LS3 cam is a pretty heavy cam, I understand. They tried that and they made that little 4.8. The best cam for doing the cubic inches was the LS6, and the thing was making 458 horsepower. So that's all they were doing. They were just changing the cams, the things.
God damn it. Use a fucking dummy load, man.
It was a choice up between the LS6 and the LS3 cam, and that was making 510 horse. I'm trying the 6.0 with the LS3 cam, the LS9 cam. The LS9 cam was decent, but
You hear someone on 3885 and you fire up on 3880 and everyone's using AM, you're a fucking asshole.
Using stock parts instead of buying a
That's
crane cam.
2.5K of audio bandwidth that you can run before you start interfering with each other. It's like the space shuttle used 2.5K.
out of California. There, you look at Facebook, on YouTube. If you watch YouTube, he's got all kinds of. Every week he's putting a new one on there. He just did another one here the other night. I got to look at it, see what it's about. They were changing the cylinder heads.
Unbelievable.
They were doing. They had the recipe for a 400 horsepower, a 600 horse power plant, a 700 horsepower plant, and now he just did one of 800 horsepower plant using stock components. And then when they get up in there, they're starting to put blowers on them and turbos on them and blowers on them. Not much pressure, 5 pounds pressure, and these guys are putting out 600 horsepower.
Cat food time.
But anyway, you look at Richard Holden there sometime. I've been watching a lot of his videos, and they're pretty interesting, very informative. W1A, GC2FX.
Yeah, John, if I ever live and get the money to do it, I still dream of...
Yeah, right? It's just...
a real big fan
It's
of
just
superchargers
skillless
because,
operators,
they
that's
run
all. They...
pistons and the matching cam lifters, etc. You can do a tremendous...
He didn't fire up there, though. This is
And
probably
not
just
the
somebody
engine,
testing or
you run it on
something.
pump gas.
But, I mean, it happens all the time.
You can high
It's
compression
ridiculous.
designs and all that stuff, and raising, as you well know, John, I'm preaching to the choir, but once you start going high compression, then you got to worry about detonation. Issues with turbos are, can be complicated, but the biggest bang for the buck, no pun intended, is turbocharging. But I don't like turbos. The lead ones don't have the spool time, lag like the early ones did, as you know. But, when it comes right down to it, instantaneous power, wouldn't you love to find an LQ9? Huh?
Yeah. Well, the one you saw on stream before, yeah, that's all me.
Supercharger kits.
The one that I was using last night, if you were watching this, that blue thing behind me, my buddy built that in the 90s. It was a 20-meter mono-bander, MRI tube, and he multi-banded it for me, put a band switch in it. So that thing's good 160 through 10.
What are they running there now? I know the one friend has one. He's got a
But,
96,
as far as that 810 rig over there, it's push-pull 810s, homebrew, plate modulated, homebrew modulator. I'm using that modulator right now, actually, on the Viking 2.
He's got that on it. He kept problems. The six wood bolt kept slipping on him, so he went to it. He converted the pulleys over. It cost him some money, but he converted over to the newer 10 groove or pulleys. That's but you're talking $8-9 grand by the time you're done. Where buy a bottle of nitrous and it's $400 and you can do that too.
Yeah, I would never build a car with nitrous. First of all, you got to replenish it, and it can be really tough on an engine.
Here's the other thing, it's like, I listen to these guys a lot. You just heard somebody trying to break in there. He'll never get in. Never. These guys will forget about it.
Right out of the factory versus, the LS
Hey, thanks,
for the
man.
money, John, you can't beat them. I know you're trying to take it real
It's,
cheap, but a brand new LS.
There's not a lot of pictures of it on
Not that much money, really.
online.
To buy one new
We can look at it a little.
directly from GM. Even the
It's completely homebrew, man.
engine that's not bad from GM for 480 horsepower. And it's complete with the ECM and everything else. It's all pre-tuned.
Swappable tank coils, right? So when I want to switch bands, I pull the tank coil out, put a new one, and then it was oscillating a little before, so I have to play with these neutralizing caps, which is going to be pretty hard to do. You want to make it so that the plate, what is it, plate current, grid track the same, so like you'll see a peak in the grid as you see a dip in the plate, and if you turn off to one side or the other, they kind of track together, and then your amp's neutralized well. But this one's not. And saying amp is kind of it's a high level modulated transmitter, so the two 810s run in Class C, but they're not handling any audio. The audio is injected at a high level, so you can run the final in Class C, but still be, sound decent, clean. That's plate modulation. Pretty cool stuff. Not to say that I love me a good amplifier, man. This is the other. So that's plate modulated transmitter. This is the amplifier that I use on AM. So that's a little, and they both make probably similar power. There's a lot more efficiency when you run high level Class C, and when this thing is Class A, B ish. I forget how much bias I have on it, but it's nowhere near as efficient as das one. So, Ham Radio Fun on Twitch. Look at us. I just figure all this stuff sucks. Everybody's stuck at home. Come hang out in the shack with me if you want. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, where's Brent?
Anyway. Exactly. I went to Portland for a week with airbag in the back, and I got the front I dropped 4 inches. I got 2-inch drop springs and 2-inch drop spindles. And
right? What's up, ENY?
I'm using a 17-inch wheel that came off of a 96 Impala SF. I got them off a friend of mine. Actually, a friend of mine has his car. Now I had him rebuilt. I had him up this place up in Albany. They refurbished wheels, so I had them clean them all up. They put them in
listening to you guys for a couple weeks. Interesting stuff. Yeah, this is Clark's down on 3873. Maybe I'll go down and talk to him. But that's cool. You're in the UK. Yeah, I don't think you would be able to hear us via RF. So it's a lot of fun here on the East Coast. In the U.S. is a big group of AMers that run break-in, and you see, we have a pretty good time. Yeah, I'm gonna go down to 73.
New in the business when he was coming around here, and he was doing.
Still really no one on 73?
Hours.
Trust me, that won't be necessary because. Oh, hey, look, it's April 1st. Did you pick up your electrical outlet resonators? Did you know?
Oh shit. Hello. It's a freaking AGC in this stupid broadcast processor that thinks it's smart, and I have to sit here and go 1 2 3 4 5 5 5 5 1 2 3 4 5 5 5 1 there it's starting to go. Hello. Clark. Hello. Hello. Come on. 1 2 3 4 5 5 5 5 5. The problem is if I don't do this, it'll start creeping up while I'm on the air, and then I'll baseline or something. I don't know. Hello. All right, that's good enough. Clark. Don't run away, Clark. God, they splash you.
Yeah, 7-3, John, I gotta jump out of here. W1IA is clear for now. Good chatting with you.
All right, who's that jumped in there, sir? I'm getting ready to leave.
NGO Billy over here on the other side of Carol. Just wanted to say hi.
It's so weird. It was like there was,
Hey. One, two. Check.
It's like there was a spider crawling around on my head. It's like, oh my gosh, I have a squished spider on my head. And there's nothing there. What are you doing, Murph? Murphy.
Crabs in here.
Murph. What you doing? Great. Even my dog has abandoned me. He was, see the damn spider or whatever the hell that thing was, he was sitting nicely with me here. Everyone was comfortable, and then this happens. So, what was I gonna say? Sorry, I'm just looking through social media here. Okay, so who else is on 73?
Nobody, you're by yourself.
Then I will continue to entertain the masses. And I was going to check the SDRs. That's right. I was going to check the web. Oh, and this isn't even the right frequency. Oh, wait a minute. Gary's here. See that? Some people go onto the web SDRs and they're not just satisfied with the default frequency. They'll actually tune around. All right, Gary. And by the way, yes, Gary, Billy is on Twitch again. I know that. That's it for that SDR. And then let's check another one here. See what else is going on. It is so complicated to get caught up with social media.
That's a Clark would be interested in that. Ants. How did you find this stream? Through word of mouth, through Twitch, or what?
4KIP in Tennessee. This is boring. That's just ridiculous. Frequency 7.190. Trucker in New Jersey in contact with him in Pittsburgh. Wow, that's exciting. Okay. NZO, good afternoon.
How you doing, Clark? What's new in Connecticut?
Well, the whole shelter-in-place thing. And
on the web SDR. Oh, cool. Yeah. Are you? Well, yeah, you're in the UK, so it's different. That's awesome, man.
But there are.
I was just curious, because
definite,
I think most of the people that came in here were either from the web SDR or people who heard me talking about it on the air. I don't think anyone has actually come here through like the Twitch site.
Are doing a big promotion that says, "Do not take the train unless you absolutely have to." Oh no! Do not take the train, as it's a last resort. So don't take the train unless you absolutely have to. And they're running like this campaign everywhere. And someone posted that on Facebook, and I just made a comment. I'm like, riders have had that feeling for decades. Of course, you don't take the train unless you absolutely have to. This is nothing new. But now you actually have the railroad saying it, or maybe I should say admitting it.
Yeah, I'm trying out a new tune.
Come on.
I got rid of that Diesel 1000.
What'd you say? Trying out a new CB radio?
Yeah, how's it sound?
You've got a weird spur all the way down on 3873. What channel are you on?
3872. What channel are you on?
Okay, so we're not playing along. I'm on 3873, but anyway, it sounds fine. What rig is this?
He's worldwide.
800.
Okay, well, I'm hearing you fine business. And what were you on last time?
The ST-1000D that you taught me to buy it to connect to Hanford.
Wait a minute. I talked you into it? Hold on a second. You're probably remembering more than I am. I think I remember saying something like it was a nice rig, but after that, it's all your responsibility.
That's for all the wind and mountain guy things. Yeah, get even a little bit with you. Now, that was a good radio, but lost receive on the main receiver on the AM and TV line. The only two modes that lost receive on. So I took it to get it looked at, and the guy had this sitting here, and it's all downhill from there.
Wait a minute. The guy that's looking at the problem with your FT1000 gave you this to use, what, like as a loaner rig?
No, I gave him the 1,000 and a handful of cash and walked away with this.
Oh, I gotcha. I don't know. That was a good rig, and I'm not familiar with this one, but all right, so let's reset the conversation. So this is your rig, and it sounds fine.
Who is that, Connor?
That Connor? No, that's Windham Mountain Mike.
Windham Mountain Billy, but close enough.
I'm sorry, there's a... Well, now there's two Billies on frequency.
Are we supposed to, like, battle now?
You could.
I'm too old for that, you win.
Well, you sound pretty good over here. You know, it's real good signal. We've got me and then 8 people looking on the Twitch screen. One guy's from the UK there, Clark.
One guy is from the UK. Is this somebody on the web SDR, or he's on your Twitchy channel?
Apparently both. That's where he found the channel, through the web SDR. So we've got people all over the place at this point.
Wow, so it's now what, 9:35 there? I guess we're 4. Well, that's UTC. I guess they're on ask him if he's on British summertime, because I know that we're all kind of like disjointed in our time changes.
Valve stuff. Yeah, I'm sure he heard you. He says it's 10:35 over there, and he's real into valves, tubes. He's running what is it, a 3500 ZG in Class AB.
That's his valve, huh? Hey, you know, there is a way to work Europe Region 1, even with the 75 meter, the disjointed band, and you don't have to be an extra. All you got to do is operate split. So, for example, you transmit here, and he transmits in the European 75, well, 80, whatever, meter band, and so you listen down there, and he listens up here, and bada bing, bada bung, bung. You have an AM QSO with Europe.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know if he's hearing us though. I doubt it. If he was, that would be pretty trippy. We were being heard in Europe right now with any sort of decent signal.
XBM, what's saying good afternoon to all the ships at sea. K1 GTX as well.
Look at that. Just when you think you got a small group of people next, it's like walking through the woods late at night and you hear a sound and you go, who's there? And all of a sudden you hear a chorus of people coming back to you. It's very unnerving.
Hey, try to say, Clark, should we go up to 3885? Are you being one of those kind of guys?
Why, is 85 open now?
Oh, it's busy. Oh, it's not compatible.
That's what I was saying. Those guys were on for a while. That's why I was down here.
Alright. Now, just getting some dinner ready, get some steaks going. Not like Billy down there with his lean cuisines, but we got some steaks going here. Oh, I wish I had a steak tonight. Well, Gary's in here as well. Relax, good afternoon.
Howdy.
Oh, I was treated to a home-cooked meal on Sunday night. Man, that was awesome.
Would you? Oh, I joined the Twitch stream. I think you've tested some radio gold there.
Wait, what?
Your Twitch stream, yesterday, I was laughing.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm streaming again right now.
You better love the URL, that's fun. Well, I'm gonna go have dinner. I just wanted to say, hey, I think you guys will be in there later. Maybe I'll come back.
This frequency has a very low standard, so of course we'll let you in.
Alright there. Extreme bowel movements. Alright, XBM.
Yeah, that's right. And you know that channel name for your Twitch stream, when QST has an article about you, I'm not sure how they're gonna print that in QST to let people know to check it out. I don't know how they're gonna do that, but I smell a QST piece of article about you on the cover.
They wouldn't want to make an article about me. I mean, look, all I do is operate AM and stuff, and AM is illegal.
Yeah, I've actually got a point. If you fix that screen
Oh shit!
name
What
on
up, man? What up,
Twitch,
350?
you actually have a shot at having an article.
Well, I don't know. Do I really need an article? Is that really gonna do any good for anybody?
Absolutely. Think of how inspiring you'd be. You know, people say nobody under 80 wants anything to do with ham radio. So, you know, you come along in your 30s and you say, I'm all over ham radio. I build my own stuff. I operate, and I do all this other, all this other integration between ham radio and social networking and stuff like Twitch and stuff. They go nuts over that. And then there's this one thing that screws everything up, and that's that screen name.
Yeah, and I would probably end up talking about CBs and stuff too.
Well, you can. It's just that people wouldn't be interested in that. It's the wrong market. There's a huge market of people who are interested in that, but this magazine would not serve the purpose.
Yeah, well, I don't know. QST is what it is. I think they're trying to be all high fine business, and that's not really my bag.
Very popular, but I gotta talk the stuff that these guys want to hear, and then you knock it out of the park. You know, if you decide you're gonna start your own conversation, then it's just like, well, that kind of fell flat.
Did you just key and then key up again? I think it doubled with you for part of that.
Oh well, it's lost in the ether now.
I was saying, QST's trying to be all high fine business, but that's not really my bag.
Oh, see, the thing is you can pretend it's your bag, so you don't have to be genuine. You can be the man of a million faces. You can be like the chameleon and blend in wherever you want. Think of it as being sort of like the communication spy. You just adopt the persona of your environment. That's cool.
Twitch.tv/sniffmyballs.
See, that's what I'm saying. If you dress up in like a flamboyantly bright pink outfit with, pom-poms and tights and stuff like that, and you walk through Provincetown, Massachusetts, you'd be warmly welcomed, and worse, you wouldn't leave alive. But you do that to a black tie dinner party, it just doesn't work. See, but then, it's like you've got to like entertain the crowd that's paying to see you. So if you're going to do the ham radio thing, and you end up in QST and all that kind of stuff, it's like you've got a market just waiting for you. You've got an audience that's waiting to sit there and shower you with attention. But if you give them the show that they're not there paying to see, it just doesn't work.
I don't know. I'm not sure what my goal with all this is. I think I need to be a little more legit before I start advertising this stuff anywhere. I mean, I'm like streaming off an iPhone. This is a really, really crappy stream as far as this stuff goes. I need to make it better before I go advertising it too much. I mean, a little bit on the air is fine. There's like what, 10 people in here. That's fine. But when I go posting it on somewhere, you know, I better be ready or have something a little bit better for people. You know, not to say that this isn't fun and all, but this could be a lot better than it is.
It is.
Yeah, but you gotta do your hair and your makeup and all that stuff.
Well, he's got the lipstick now.
Oh, man. You guys are jealous that I'm beautiful.
Beautiful.
You're gonna do a transgendered Twitch.
Yeah. No, that kind of stuff sells.
Oh boy, does it.
Oh my god.
You should dress completely in drag, stockings, all that stuff, big feather hat. But just talk on the radio like everything's normal. Use your regular voice. Don't act flamboyant. Just pretend like you're perfectly fine.
Oh my god, that is such an angle. That would be hysterical. I can picture and a big bright purpley or fuchsia colored bow. Oh man, Bill,
You'd be the talk of the band. And every day when you get on, it's a different outfit. Maybe one day it's a feather boa. The next day you're like Carmen Miranda with the fruit bowl on your head. Maybe the next day you could be like one of those BDSM people with the leather straps and everything.
That's like what people do on Twitch, man. They dress up. And that's like what this site is. That's not like abnormal in any way, shape, or form. If you go look at other like channels on here, that's like what's literally happening.
you'd have to get an account with a local, you know, costume store because you'd be going through lots of cash to do it. But, you know, you can always do a GoFundMe. Remember, if you do that on Twitch, there's no FCC issue with that, so you could make money if you promote it through Twitch. I think you got a niche there. I think Blaine's absolutely right. Just dress up in some crazy outfit every night, or as much as you can afford, and people would go fat crackers over that. Well, think of the following, and then if you ever did like an appearance and you said, I'm going to be in such and such town, meet up with me. Think of the people who would swarm the town looking to meet you.
Oh man, no, that's what happens. I don't know. Let's see where this goes first. I'm just gonna keep streaming for a little while. Try to get some webcams so that I can actually use my computer for this. Have real audio that's not like cell phone audio. And then I'll start thinking about other stuff to do. But it needs to be like a little bit more official first.
There are no webcams available. Ask Blaine.
I know. I went to Walmart and Target, and I found out that the Best Buy went out of business over here, and I struck out big. I ordered one online, but it's probably going to be a couple weeks on that.
Yeah, I tried to order paper towels today from Amazon. I found a box of 12, put them in my cart, went back to add some more stuff to my cart. When I went to check out, it was gone. Someone must have purchased it while it was in my cart.
They had paper towels at Walmart yesterday. Not only a few, but they had them. I saw people buying like 10 rolls at a time. I was like, what are you doing?
Well, after they snagged them out of my cart and bought them, I went, well, I'll just re-add it to my cart. No more. They were gone. So apparently people are using paper towels to wipe their ass.
That's good. People in business, that's for sure.
I don't get it, man. Like, why do you have to buy all that crap in bulk right now? you know. I buy toilet paper once every 4 or 5 months, you know, and I'm coming up to the point where I need to get some toilet paper, and one big like family pack lasts me like 5 months. I just, you know, like I see, you know, when I was at Walmart, there was an elderly couple buying. I didn't see any toilet paper on the shelves, but these two were leaving with like 10, 15 rolls of Scott, you know, and the limited, they wouldn't let me buy more than 2 of anything, but I don't see how these people were able to buy all of the toilet paper that existed in that store, you know. It's and I'm at home like wondering like how I'm gonna wipe my butt in a week.
You know what you need to do, Billy, since it sounds like you run on the kind of like the lean use of TP, why don't you do a Twitch video on the proper use of toilet paper? Because you can actually do that on there. Because I think there's a lot of people out there who mummify their hands with toilet paper, and that's obviously very wasteful.
Yeah, you don't need to make a catcher's mitt on your hand.
Yes, how many squares per wipe?
Usually you can get away with 3 or 4.
Oh, God, no.
I ball it up so that like, you know, it just fits in my hand, you know, like quite a bit, and then I use that. It's just a big ball. I clog a lot of toilets.
Oh, so I use a wraparound method. So I wrap around 4 fingers once, and that's how I do it.
I think we're starting to approach the limits of TMI here.
I was just thinking Billy could do he could do the bidet cam. Instead of putting a bidet in there, you just put a camera in there. This is how you properly wipe your behind.
I can't do a bidet. My ass is too hairy, man.
You need a little reason so you don't get those dingleberries.
What am I gonna do? Use the bidet and then like go get a towel and like dry my hair down there? Like, no.
Oh. That's why you need Nair-infused toilet paper.
That sounds like torture.
You got Howard Stern will wax your butthole for you.
Aren't open. You could always go there and say you want a bikini wax with a slight modification.
You'll never get in there, Blaine. Ha ha, you'll never get in there. Quick, Clark, key up.
No, I said go on Howard Stern, they'll wax your butthole like they did to one of his crew there. Then he bleached it too.
Wait a minute. They bikini waxed it? Then there's nothing to bleach.
No, they didn't bikini wax it. They waxed his butthole. And then it was a whole show they did on it. Who's it? Richard. That's who it was. A really weird guy, Richard. And I think they waxed his butt. He screamed a couple times, and then I think they did the butt bleaching or something to make his brown eye blue. I don't know.
This is where I might actually find 3885 more interesting.
Oh, come on, this is where we have fun. This is where all the cool guys hang out.
I just got thrown off of there. That's why I'm here, but this is much more interesting, Clark. Trust me.
You got thrown off of 3885? What did you do?
Oh, I asked a question and got my ass handed to me, so I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to be a crybaby, but I'm all done with them. Anyhow, I'm here, and you guys are the cool ones anyway, so whatever.
I was listening up there. I didn't hear that unless it was like recent in the last 15, 20 minutes.
Well, I was asking one dude, I'm just finding a technical question here because I'm actually a slot bucket operator, and basically I started here, just for the loan guys and that, and I just wanted to tune this thing in better because I never freaking run AM. I'm like, what's the maximum power I can put into an Alpha 87? He goes, well, how much power is it carrying? I'm like, I don't know. I gotta look it up. Well, you gotta look it up. So, I mean, I don't know, give me a goddamn second here. I don't have a fucking 30-year-old yowl here.
Woo!
My hands here for a 30-year-old amp. So anyway, you know, the guy started getting pissy with me, so. Anyway, I don't want to be a killjoy. I'm having a good time here, but that's what happened. I just tried to ask a question, and
It's not good
you know,
to
the guy
curse
was a douche, and
on
that's
the radio.
bottom line. K1 GTX here on the Cape. Anyway, carry on, mate.
I think I know who you're talking to. Yeah, I heard that actually. Saying 25% of power. That was Bear, and you know, he could come off as being abrasive sometimes, but it's the way he, it's his dry, very, very dry, parched sense of humor that he has. But yeah, I heard him say something like 25%, blah blah blah. And you're running what are you running, a rice box into an amp?
Yeah, I'm just alarmed. I looked at it. It's a 1200 watt.
Oh yeah, dude, the sun pounds in through this window right here.
Sit here at 300 and just do what it can do. And I just wanted a question of it. And you're probably right. Maybe I misinterpreted, but anyhow.
So sitting right in front of a window.
Pissed me off, so. Anyhow.
It's kind of nice. Like while I'm operating, I'm just looking out over this field.
Anyway, back to
It's pretty sweet.
I think you definitely should start a show there. I think one day maybe a cowboy, and then the next day a flamboyant whatever. And dude, look at, if you had a YouTube stream, you could make some money off of this. They'll start throwing ads at you, and you have a good opportunity here, I think.
Cowboy, flamboyant. Yeah, that would be like Village People Week.
Yes. One day he's a construction worker.
Exactly.
Picture Billy sitting there with a big Indian headdress on.
What?
I think they should
This is the latex Twitch stream. It's cover your whole body in latex.
Should have the I should just have a party over here with all the AMers, and we'll all get on and operate the W2BTK station.
What, and stream the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, there's a reason I'm on radio and not video.
Well,
Radio.
I'm just saying we should do that because it'll make me look cool.
They'll be like, where are you hanging out with all those old people?
Yup.
We'll even bring our walkers and canes and stuff, shake them at the camera.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know. It's once I get some other cameras and I get some ideas flowing through my head of like stuff I can do, I don't even know if I'm gonna be on camera anymore. It might just be like views of equipment and panning around. Like when I key up, it'll switch to a view of the oscilloscope, and like other than that, it'll show like something else, or there'll be, I don't know, stuff going on to look at other than me.
I don't think you want the quality of the video to be that good, because half of the, the thing about it is when it's kind of grainy and underground looking. If it looks too much like, the network television thing, and then people lose interest.
I disagree.
You could use that OBS software, and you could switch between your webcam and the SDR. Then you could switch to a different angle camera, so you could have like two cameras, one looking like the view you got now, maybe an overhead one, and then one that, you would just do a screen grab from your SDR.
I've got the Reese commercial where they cut half the picture off and the Reese is at the bottom, or, you see a half a face that makes people want to look more. See, am I going to see the whole thing or not?
Well, think back to the movie, the White Witch Project, or Blair Witch Project, is that right?
Witch.
That was all filmed really lousy, and it ended up being in all these movie theaters across the country and made millions of dollars. And people were fine with that because it made sense.
It was such a stupid movie. I remember going to see that. My girlfriend at the time wanted to go see it. I remember sitting in there, and all it was a face of the girl crying with snot running out of her nose.
Sounds like a Jethro Tull song.
It was the other day when, what's his name was in here.
Yep. I never got Jethro Tull. Classic rock and a flute. What's his problem? He should never have been. All right, so now the Jethro Tull fans are upset. Sorry.
Yeah, it was Bruce sitting on the park bench, that's what it was.
I don't really feel like talking.
No. And the other thing I don't get is, what was that song? Going Up Country by Canned Heat. Lead singer sounds like Kermit the Frog. That song should never have never been produced.
Yeah, definitely right. The first thing I think of is that going down the highway up on the road. That's definitely something like Kermit.
Oh yeah, going up country, that's where I wanna go. It's like the first time I heard that song, it's like, is this real? Is this like a novelty song that should be heard once and then never again? It's Kermit from the Muppets.
Wait, hold on. What song is this? I gotta look it up.
Look it up. Canned Heat is the group, and it's titled "Going Up Country."
It's actually not a bad tune for the era. But I mean, come on, you had Brad. He kind of sang in that kind of creepy falsetto about reading his diary underneath the tree.
Brent, W1A.
Jesus.
Yeah, the battle's already.
Yeah.
Hello.
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 Hey, Perry, we're doing a talent show here.
You guys making fun of my era music?
Is your sign saver?
What? Well, wait a minute. We were talking about the Village People. So what side of this, Ken, that we were unaware of?
You talking about Canned Heat, man, going up the country?
No, right before that, we were talking about Village People. What's your era?
Going up the country, man, you know? Woodstock?
Oh, come on. Yeah, that's the lead singer of that song sounds like Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
but
dude, it
it's
sounds
still
like
Going
Kermit.
Up the Country by Canned Heat.
That's goofy.
And that makes
I'd never heard
right.
that song before.
Yes, it does.
But now every time I hear it, I'm gonna picture Kermit.
Oh my gosh, I got a refill. I'll be right back. And on BCG, this is very entertaining now. It gives me a whole new perspective on the Kermit song.
Yeah, you can beat it up. It's all right. I understand. I'm setting the repeater off here. I must have be tuned up right. Continue with everything. I'm listening. It's just I had to make a couple of phone calls here, but it's good to. It'll probably be on a little later. So there you go. Good to hear everybody. KC2UDZ going up the country.
It wasn't the
Yeah,
Jethro
dude, old
Tull
school.
insult. It was the Canned Heat. I knew something was going to get somebody hurt.
And you can never take that away. Ken, what you did?
Hey, Ken.
Hi, Ken. Bye, Ken.
What's up, guys? I'll be back later on. I'll see you later. Hey, Perry.
Now I'm hesitant to mention other groups I dislike.
Hi, Lynn.
You know anybody that sings like Cookie Monster? Because that's cool.
It's cool.
I know. Pretty soon I'm going to find myself surrounded by Carpenters fans.
Oh, stop.
No, even worse, Anne Murray.
Carpenter's Christmas.
I mean, like you needed me? Hey, I actually know all those songs. When I was 19 years old, I got a part-time gig at the local radio station. They were playing Music of Your Life. Not my life, that's for darn sure. And I had to play all of that stuff. Now, think about it. 19 years old, Anne Murray and all that business. I was about to say something else. And sound like you're really into it. Oh, that was a very hard-earned $5.40 an hour.
You must have wanted to hang yourself.
Come on. Oh my God. And that wrapped up that set with the 101 Strings doing their version of We're Not Gonna Take It, originally written and produced by Clint Witt.
Clark, up here in Hartford, I don't know if you remember it. It's Radio 104 now, but it used to be Magic 104. Beautiful music. And they were always so mellow. You know, they would never get excited about the songs. They'd be like, and that was Anne Murray on Magic 104. It's like they were all like sleeping, and in between airtime, gotta wake up. It's time to get on the air.
Okay.
Sir, really quick, we're mailing out the envelopes in effort to unite American citizens.
Oof.
Your lives daily, sir, we're going to protect you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Could you say it one more time?
Oh, it's phone patch.
Hello?
I was just saying, we're mailing out the envelopes in effort to unite American citizens to stand behind our police. We all agree that these officers risk their lives daily.
Clark takes scam calls on the air.
Okay, can I hold it. Can I ask you a question?
Sure, we can get that out to you.
Oh, it's a robot.
You have to hit the pause button. Can I ask you a question?
Well,
That hum's coming from his phone patch.
What are you wearing?
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that, please?
Yes. What are you wearing?
Oh, come on, the guys from the fire police, you're gonna track them like this?
It's a robot.
Robot. Come on, you gotta have a button for that.
Well, thank you for your time. Your donations are not tax deductible in this call.
I guess you're right.
Oh boy, those bot calls where they get some to press buttons to play pre-recorded lines. All you got to do is ask him wacky questions like, yeah, what are you wearing? What's the weather like? What temperature is it there? How many toes do you have, by the way? Do you have blue or brown eyes? There's no button to respond to that. Bastards.
Yeah. I had a phone call today, and I picked it up. It looked like a local number on my work phone. And it was a recording going, this is the last time we've tried to contact you about your car's warranty. And I could tell it was a recording. And I'm like, I don't have a car. And he kept talking. I'm like, leave me alone.
You can always tell because you get that 3 or 4 second pause right there, to hang up.
Well, yeah, that's them looking for the right button to press. And it's so funny because there have been other ones where I've said, can I ask you a question? And then there's a pause and hear this, okay. And then, can I ask you another question? Okay. And it's the same okay recording each time. It's like so plastic. I love these guys, but they're starting to call again more and more now that, they know everyone's home.
Yeah, there's going to be all kinds of new scams coming out.
Well, I'm going to have to go back to making more videos because they're seriously, I mean, literally, that phone has rung maybe 6 times during this QSO.
Wow.
I never get any scam calls. It's great.
Oh, man, that would put me out of business.
Yeah, it's because I don't answer numbers I don't know, and I haven't been doing it. I've been doing that for years, so I don't get any scam calls. I may get 1 or 2 numbers a week that I don't recognize.
When I first got my house phone, like 15 years ago, I think it used to belong to a business in town here. I think I looked it up years ago, and it used to belong to a business, and it was their fax line. So for years, and even to this day, 15 years later, I still occasionally get a phone call, and you pick it up, and boop, it's a freaking fax machine. It used to be like 3-4 times a day. It's over the last decade and a half, it's dwindled down to maybe once, maybe a week, but I'm surprised people still have fax machines.
Do you remember when
That would be annoying.
You remember when have you seen scam calls on your cell phone? It was only on the landline. Yeah, I remember that. Those were the days.
Oh yeah, I get hammered on both phones. You're lucky you don't get them yet.
Clark can fix that for you.
You're going to get Murphy to start barking.
I I can't.
Boo Boo's out. She's sleeping in front of the amp again.
My dog's sleeping on the back of my couch at the moment. He thinks he's a cat. He said he's a 50-pound coonhound.
Yeah, it was funny, that video the other day where you throw the blanket over his head, he'd pop his head out.
Oh, yeah, he loves that. Yeah, I do that with him every day. It's great. That's how I get him out of bed. Because I usually, like, if he's sleeping, he won't get up. I'm like, come on, dude, we gotta go. Come on, let's go outside. And he just lays there. And I'll start throwing the blanket on him and wrestling him around a little bit, and I'll get him moving.
Yeah, they're cool. My dog was very cool when I was sleeping. I don't think he ever woke me up intentionally. I think he woke me up one time chewing his ass for like 45 minutes, and then another time hacking a vomit up onto the floor. But other than that, when I would lay down to go to bed, he would jump up on the bed. He'd curl up next to me. The minute I start to like fall asleep, he'd jump down and lay down in his little bed next to mine. But that was it. Never bothered me. Like in the morning, like say on a Saturday, he wouldn't start prancing at like 6. He would just let me sleep.
You know, my dog doesn't wake me up. He's super lazy. He never gets up. If I don't get up, he's not getting up. And even when I do get up, he doesn't get up. So, yeah. And he's not one to ever wake me up to go to the bathroom, because 9 times out of 10 he holds it until I force him to go outside.
He's like, I ain't going out there. It's got the coronavirus.
Alright. I think... Fucking monkey puppet. I think I'm gonna go...
I think the band just died.
Get a couple things done. I might stream again later. I'm gonna get off the radio for a little while. So.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, it's like everyone disappeared. It's like you fell into a black hole.
Yeah, Blaine, I think it's just silencing the enemy here, but...
Alright, yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back later.
Here on Cape Cod.
Catch you later, 350. See you later, guys.
I was out on the Cape